Welcome to the most must-watch WSUW YouTube channel in history. Welcome to First Round KO.
Enjoy the program.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's jump into TLC. The first match, which I would have to predict, this one or maybe the Elias match, but I'm going to say that this one will become the pre-show match. The finals for the Mixed Match Challenge. Winners go into the Royal Rumble at number 30 for their respective Rumbles, and they get an all-expenses-paid vacation to anywhere they want, anywhere in the world. I don't know why they threw that in, just to write off whoever it is for TV for a while.
Maybe.
For that aspect, I'm very excited for who wins this, because they'll be off of TV for a while. But the Fabulous Truth, Carmella and R-Truth, are facing the team of Mahalisha, Alicia Fox and Jinder Mahal. How did we get to this final? We had Braun Strowman, we had Kevin Owens, we had Bobby Lashley, we had Sami Zayn, we had AJ Styles.
You put that a lot nicer than I could possibly put this.
Oh my God. And I was like, after SmackDown last night, I was like, all right, I have a little time. It's the semifinals.
So you just watched it on Facebook?
I'll actually watch Mixed Match Challenge tonight. Good God, I understand why people don't watch it. Oh, it's just not good. They're TV matches, but they're even worse. It's just bad. Anyway, so we're getting R-Truth and Carmella versus Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox. Who do you have winning the Mixed Match Challenge finale?
Just for the sole fact of entertainment and the fact that they can use the all-expense trip anywhere, where I could see them doing like a bit like in the middle of a show where R-Truth and Carmella, spoiler, that's my pick, who go to like Disney World and everything, and they're just partying or just like having fun, and then in the middle of the freaking plaza courtyard thing at Disney World, they're just hanging out with Disney, and then all of a sudden, dance break.
Oh no.
And you know how entertaining that would be in the Royal Rumble too.
So I have a little bit of fantasy booking, and I am stealing this from some people for this. So, yes. God, I just want to preface. If Jinder and Alicia win...
I'm not watching the rest of TLC. Okay, maybe that's dramatic, but I'm going to be already...
I'm going to mute the TV when 30 comes out. I'm not watching... That would ruin the Royal Rumble. Oh my God, it would be terrible. But if R-Truth and Carmella win, imagine having the Women's Battle Royal first to open up the show, and at the number 30 spot, R-Truth comes out and thinks he's in this Royal Rumble.
Because he has to beat Charlotte. I thought we got over that.
So he comes out.
I thought we got over this bit.
And he goes in the ring, and then Carmella also comes out, and she's like, what are you doing? That's my 30 spot. They both get eliminated. And then R-Truth doesn't come out number 30 for the actual Rumble. Or maybe he still could. Whatever. But I just want that to happen. And for the sole fact that I don't want Jinder and Alicia to win, I'm also going with the Fabulous Truth. Because, dear God.
Why are we at this point?
This is just a terrible final.
This is just a terrible company right now.
Another match that could possibly get put into the pre-show. Randy Orton versus Rey Mysterio, which was announced last night as a chairs match, which I predicted. Who do you got?
Wow, those two made a pre-show. Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a pre-show. So who do you got in this one?
Where are we at with Rey Mysterio?
This one's tough. I don't think I even made a prediction for this one yet.
I'm trying to think if there's a way where Randy Orton could still look maniacal and just demented and still eat a lot. Yeah, he can. Rey Mysterio.
Ooh, okay. Oops. I think that they have something good going with Randy, and I think they also see that. And I think this whole variation on his legend killer gimmick, where he's like taking out the fan favorites, I think it's working.
I like it.
I enjoy it. So I think they're going to keep it going, and I'm going to go with Randy Orton. I don't know how, RKO with a chair.
Right.
Somehow that would be really entertaining. I'm sure Ray can pull something off. So, yeah.
619 to a steel chair.
Maybe.
I don't know how that would work, but
I'm sure Ray will figure something out. And then there's one more match that I could see getting moved to the pre-show. But this is another one. Elias versus Bobby Lashley in a guitar match. So, it's a ladder match with a guitar hanging at the top above the ring. But you don't win when you grab the guitar. You can grab the guitar and use the guitar, but you have to win by pinfall.
But only after you whack a dude with a guitar?
I don't think so. I mean, yes, in WWE logic, they're going to have someone grab the guitar.
So what's the point of having the guitar suspended over the ring?
Because they've been hitting each other with the guitar. I don't know.
Why does this sound like that one match where it was like, what? The women's match with Bayley involved.
Oh, dear God. That's something on a pole match.
Yep.
Pole matches are terrible.
It's literally that.
Yeah.
But with the guitar hanging over the ring.
Also, why would you use a wooden acoustic guitar when you have a steel ladder? Anyway, who do you have winning this?
God, there's so many fucking plot holes.
I agree. Who do you got winning this?
It makes my fucking head hurt. Okay. Wow. This company agitates me. Heavily. Severely. Who do I have winning? Wow. Well, if this was Monday Night Raw, I'd say Bobby Lashley. Because if you're a face not named Seth Rollins, you never go over.
True.
Mostly because Seth Rollins is the only good thing they got going for that brand. Oops. But for the sake of... Man, I don't even know.
Right?
I don't.
This one's a toss-up.
I feel like I'm going to have to go. I feel like... Who has the belt?
There's no belt.
No, for our group.
Oh,
who has the belt?
Duncan. And Zach's Money in the Bank, but he won't be there. This is for our new Bullet Shield Day Club predictions, by the way.
Fuck, well, there goes my extreme option, which is fucking Tank.
Yeah.
Just because I have no idea what the fuck's happening with this card. Fuck it. I'll probably change my picks on when we get to Stylus on Sunday. Give me a lot. I like Bobby Lashley.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with Elias. Just no reason really, other than it's a guitar match, so Elias should win.
That's what they want you to think.
I also think, as far as these two, Bobby can eat a loss because he's a heel,
and he's aligned with Baron.
And he's aligned with Baron, and he's got Leo. I think he can eat a loss, and I think if they want to build Elias as a credible babyface, I think he needs a win here. So I guess that's
as do I. But
yeah.
When have they ever taken the logistical smart route in the last month and a half?
You're right. You got to think too, though. They are coming up on the Royal Rumble, so they are coming up on actual good TV time. Eventually.
The
second week of January, probably. Like the go home show before the Rumble will be the start of good TV again.
I would hope.
Hopefully. If not the week after, Royal Rumble and then go home.
You would hope so, right? But at this rate, I really don't trust the WWE to get anything good going, even when they get to Mania season, which is usually when it gets good. I just don't have a lot of trust in them.
They usually work something out.
And the Tampa Bay Rays just landed Charlie Morton.
Interesting. Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre, we talked about this. He's healthy. Never mind.
Is Balor healthy?
So he was pulled this weekend from Raw and live events and Mixed Match Challenge.
Yeah, well, I never caught the reason.
Apparently he was just sick.
Oh.
And they pulled him so that he could rest up for TLC. So I would assume he's going to be there. There were rumors that he wasn't going to be there, but I would assume he's going to be there. So we'll still do it. Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre. Who do you got?
Wow, they actually care about Finn. Barely.
A little bit.
But they actually care about my boy Finn. Well, What did I say before? Numerous times when talking about one of the people in this match. 2019, also known as the year of Drew McIntyre. And it's the WWE, and they hate Finn Balor for whatever. I lied. Vince hates Finn Balor for some reason that I will never understand. Please just go to fucking SmackDown.
Yeah.
I beg of
agree.
you. Give me Drew.
Yeah. I'm also going with Drew. Oh, my goodness. Can't spell while I talk.
I can't believe I just went against Finn, but that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah. No, so what's happening here? Why can't I type? Whoa. I was typing. No, so I just think that, McIntyre's going to be the big guy next year, and they're going to continue to build him up. So apparently there are two paths that they want to take with the Universal Championship going into Royal Rumble. One is Triple H's and one is Vince's idea. I'm going to tell you them, and I want you to guess.
And you want me to guess who's... I fucking hate this. Is it... Wait, quick question before you start. Is it going to be relatively obvious?
Kind of.
Okay.
One of them
All right.
wants Lesnar to carry through to WrestleMania and drop the belt to Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. The other one wants Braun Strowman to win the title at the Royal Rumble. Drew McIntyre win the Royal Rumble. Drew McIntyre win off of Braun Strowman at WrestleMania.
Option 2 has got to be Trips, right?
Option 2,
Braun.
no, actually.
That's Vince's?
Trips wants Seth to beat Lesnar.
Trips wants Seth to beat Lesnar.
Vince wants Strowman and then McIntyre.
Why am I oddly okay with both?
Right? I'm weirdly okay with both.
Right.
Like, there's pros and cons to both of them. Like, obviously, Lesnar until Mania.
Right.
But then Seth Rollins beating him. Because we saw the matches that Lesnar's had with Styles and Daniel over the last 2 years. Can you imagine a match with Seth?
And then the other one, I'm just upset that Braun would barely have a title run before he
that's
drops it.
I actually prefer the Seth Rollins option. But
I kind of do too.
I still think McIntyre will get it eventually.
I guarantee you by SummerSlam, McIntyre will have or is going to win the belt by SummerSlam 2019.
I agree. The other match that I think could possibly go on the pre-show, Natalya versus Ruby Riott in a tables match.
In which Ruby Riot's bringing a table with Jim Neidhart's body on it.
Who do you have?
Natalya.
All right.
I have a hard time thinking they're gonna run this whole dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, without a payoff for Natalya.
Fair enough.
And they inconsistently book the Riot Squad, which I hate. So I'm gonna go Natalya.
I'm actually
You're gonna go Ruby?
gonna go with Ruby Riott. For whatever reason, I just see WWE. I see specifically the Raw creative team wanting the heel to go over here. And I think I'm justified in that thinking. Yeah, I just see, you know what I could see is I could see Natalya getting rid of that table somehow and then just going through a different table to lose the match. Like I don't think
she's so preoccupied of not going through that table.
I don't think she will necessarily go through the Jim Neidhart table, which I could see happening. They could go a route where Natalya accidentally throws Ruby through that table or something. That'd be interesting too. But no, I for whatever reason I see them protecting Ruby Riott here. So,
which I would be okay with.
I agree. Especially you would have to assume that the Riot Squad would get involved.
You would assume. Why wouldn't they?
No DQ, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, next, Buddy Murphy versus Cedric Alexander for the Cruiserweight Championship. Who do you have in this one?
Buddy Murphy, Cedric Alexander, Cruiserweight champ. Buddy Murphy.
Yeah. He's been good.
He's been very good.
I think it's too early to take the title off of him. I don't watch 205 Live, but I just think he's been doing great. Did you see the awesome shot of gorilla position during the Mustafa Ali Daniel Bryan match? It was, I have the picture, hold up. There were a group of 205 Live members in Gorilla watching the match. Like,
Really?
yeah, because they were super like excited and proud of Mustafa. So it was Cedric, Noam Dar, Gentleman Jack Gallagher, Arya Davari, Tony Nese, Buddy Murphy, and Mike and Maria Kanellis.
Ooh, let me see.
Yeah, they're sitting backstage watching the match, and the caption is,
When one of us succeeds, we all succeed.
I think that's so dope.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they're just a big old happy family.
That's,
I wouldn't say happy, content family. But
I mean,
I think
I don't know if I want to say happy either, just
right.
because.
Because of 205.
Right. But I mean, damn, man, that's awesome.
That's super
I mean,
cool.
for all the shit that I gave to WWE, I do love how all of them really approach it like they're a big family.
I completely agree. Yeah, Buddy Murphy, too early to take the title off of him. So, another match that may or may not happen. The way they're building it, it's going to happen in some capacity. Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin in a TLC match. If Braun Strowman wins, he gets a WWE Universal Championship against Lesnar at Royal Rumble. If Baron Corbin wins, he becomes the permanent Raw GM. If Braun loses, Corbin gets stripped of all authority on Raw. Who do you have in this one?
You know, the way they've put the heels and Baron Corbin over the entire time and made him general manager-elect and all that, you would think, right? You would think that they're going to just keep on carrying that over. Maybe make that another long, very agonizing WrestleMania build and then have the power shift at Mania, which would be kind of dope, actually. But that means I have to be subject to more horrible Raws until then.
Probably. You going with Baron?
I think it's a safe pick.
Fair enough.
I hate it, but I think it's a safe pick.
Especially because it might happen by forfeit.
Right.
I am also going with Baron Corbin. So apparently Vince really likes the Constable Corbin character. And apparently...
Is that why he's been so fucking tone deaf on Raw recently?
Pretty much.
Okay.
And I'm also thinking, because Brian Alvarez brought this up on the Wrestling Observer, that there's 6 weeks in between TLC and Royal Rumble.
Really?
Yes. There's a very real possibility that Strowman loses this match, but still earns a championship match at the Royal Rumble. Like, you can play that out for 6 weeks. Because we know WWE has taught us pay-per-views don't really matter. So, yeah. I'm also going to go with Baron. We'll see. I might change that come Sunday because it's hard for me to pick against Strowman, but yeah.
I don't want to pick against Strowman, but the way they've been booking this entire scenario here.
Exactly. I could see Heath Slater being the special guest ref. I could see McIntyre and Lashley trying to get involved.
Lashley.
My man! Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship in a TLC match. Who do you have in this one?
I think we get a continuation of this feud at the Rumble.
Ooh.
So for now, no. Let me think about this one.
Okay.
Let me get back to you on this one. You go on. You go ahead, and I will get back to you on this one.
I have Seth Rollins winning the Royal Rumble and going on to face Brock Lesnar. So he needs to get rid of the IC Championship, and I think this in a TLC match against Dean Ambrose would be the perfect time to do it. I think it. Oh, that's what I forgot there. I just think you can protect him in this kind of match. You can have Ambrose cheat even though it's a no DQ match. Low blow somewhere in there. You know, Dean could hit a spear or something. That would be kind of dope. You know, there's a lot they could do with this, but yeah, I think Seth's had the title for long enough. I think it's time to take it off of him and send him to bigger and better things. So, going with Ambrose.
The only thing holding me up on this one is the fact that I just want them to do something in the main event picture with Braun. That is the only thing holding me up here. That's legitimately it. But I do think that it is high time. If anyone's earned the opportunity to go to a higher place in the card, it is Seth Rollins. And you're right, he can't do that holding essentially a mid card belt.
Right.
So, and I think it would just kind of kill Dean's heel turn if he just eats this L right away.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Especially in a hardcore match.
Exactly. So, I'm going Dean.
All right. Next, Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax in a one-on-one match for the Raw Women's Championship. Who do you have?
Well, I hope Nia enjoyed her weird-ass fucking push just because she broke Becky Lynch's face.
Because she's a dangerous worker.
Right. I really hope she enjoyed it, the little mini push that she got, so they can try to build the storyline. Because that's the only reason that she got it. Because despite their match actually being halfway decent at Money in the Bank.
I mean, yeah, she was already pegged for the match.
Right.
But.
Right. So, I mean, but even when she won that Battle Royal at Evolution and decided, or not decided, since she was on Raw, it was automatic that she would face Ronda based on how they made it seem. Was anyone really excited for that?
No.
Exactly.
I'm still not excited for it.
Despite the fact that they had a halfway decent match at Money in the Bank, no one was excited for that. So she, because she's a dangerous worker, found something to generate heat and interest in, and now she's got it, and now the push, pseudo push, whatever you want to fucking call this, momentum, I don't know. I don't even really want to call it a push because it was stupid. It comes to a crashing halt on Sunday. And Nia Jax, hopefully, will have a fairly low part in the card in the women's division on Raw until she learns to stop hurting people. Give me Ronda all fucking day.
Yeah, Ronda's not losing the title.
No.
That's all
Not
I need to
yet.
say here. Yeah. Daniel Bryan defending his WWE Championship. Sorry, the new Daniel Bryan.
Thank you.
Defending his WWE Championship versus AJ Styles.
His Titantron is different. It's just his name, and it still has the blue and everything. It just has the
They
little
did that
DB
with
on
his
the side.
side plates too. Like last week, he still had yes, yes, yes plates on, and he was like, yeah, but the yes movement's dead. So he grabbed the side plates and he threw them on the ground, and the belt looked dope with no side plates. But then he just came out this week with just Daniel Bryan. Thought it fit his character more. But anyway, who do you got in this match?
Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious to know what they want to do with AJ going forward, though.
He's going to work a part-time schedule.
He deserves it.
So his contract.
Yes, I heard. Yeah, I saw something in the news that details of this new contract was released, and I never got to see any of the details.
It's up in April.
It's up in April.
So when they signed him to the 3 years, but they extended it a couple months so that, if he decided not to re-sign, his contract wouldn't be up before WrestleMania season. They were like, even if you don't re-sign with us, you'll finish out that WrestleMania season, and then you can go. So his contract's up then, but he's gonna renegotiate for another 3-year deal.
So he's re-upping?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so, and most people think so. And it's going to be a lot like Randy Orton, where he doesn't work a lot of house shows. He shows up, he has a couple matches every once in a while. It's going to be a very part-time. So not as part-time as Cena, but part-time.
Enough where he's on TV, but still
Right.
enough where he can rest the body because he is kind of one of their hottest commodities.
Exactly.
Agreed. I like that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, they took the title off of him for a reason because he legitimately wasn't spending time with his family. That Samoa Joe thing was real. So now he's actually going to take some time off. Not time off. Like he's going to be on TV still, but he's not going to be champion. He'll probably miss some house shows coming up and actually spend time with his family.
Right.
Then we have a triple threat for the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The Bar defending against the New Day and the Usos. This is just a normal triple threat match, no TLC.
Because fuck gimmick pay-per-views,
Yeah,
apparently.
it's stupid. These guys will put on a really good match. Anyway.
I mean, they could put on a really
Well,
good
they
match
will
in
anyway.
in a regular.
Yeah,
but
if they made it like a ladder match.
Or- fuck it, if they made it a tables match.
Do you remember? I'm trying to remember who was all in the match. I know Usos and Lucha Dragons were in it. And I'm trying to think of who the other ones were. But there was another tag team in there. And they had a tag team title ladder match.
Oh.
And Kalisto hit the Selena Del Sol to the Uso over the ladder into another ladder.
Oh my goodness.
It was such a good match. Anyway, who do you have in this match? Who do you have winning as the SmackDown Tag Team Champions?
Give me the Usos. They're riding some hot momentum right now.
Interesting. I actually really agree. Like, they're really good. But I have the Bar winning. I think it's better for the Bar to win. And because ever since, they haven't won a match since Survivor Series, since before Survivor Series. They lost
damn.
at Survivor Series, and they've lost 3 shows, whether it be tag team match or singles match. Yeah, so they've lost 4 in a row now. And the last 2 have been quote unquote because they didn't have Big Show anymore, which I forgot was a thing. So I think they need to kind of re-solidify themselves as top guys.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think the Usos and the New Day are fine without the belts.
That's true.
I think the Usos eventually go over to Raw.
Which they need to.
I think they should.
They need that tag team needs a jolt, and the Usos are the team to do it.
Very true. And finally, what I think will be the main event.
What should be the main event?
What should be the main event. Becky Lynch defending her SmackDown. The man, Becky Lynch.
Thank you.
It's just a nickname. You want me to say every nickname for every person?
No. She's the man.
I have the T-shirt. I think it's fine.
But she's the man, and she should be addressed as such.
Becky Lynch defending her SmackDown Women's Championship versus Asuka and Charlotte Flair in a TLC match. The first ever women's TLC match.
I can't wait.
Who do you have winning the SmackDown Women's Championship?
How much was that Becky shirt, by the way?
$25, but I got it on sale.
Okay, because I really want that shirt.
Because I think it's $27.99.
I really want
plus
that shirt.
shipping.
I really want that shirt. Yeah. Anyways, right. You have no idea how long, Kyle. I have been fucking waiting to say this. I have been fucking waiting for almost a fucking year
Since WrestleMania.
to finally fucking say this. And actually say it happily, and not with sarcasm, and not with mocking the company, and not with sadness, and and not with anything else. But I can finally wholeheartedly say with somewhat optimism, and even if this doesn't happen, as long as it doesn't go into the hands of who I honestly think in the back of my mind they want to put the belt on, it won't do it. But I really hope they go this route. Nobody is ready for Asuka. It's finally time.
Peek the mic a little bit there. Asuka had the upper hand on SmackDown this week.
They don't really do a whole lot of that anymore.
I know. I'm just trying to throw doubt in your mind. I'm going with Charlotte. I'm just kidding. I'm also going with Asuka. I've been thinking about this. I really wouldn't be surprised if they threw it on Charlotte.
I think they honestly will.
Because they don't believe in Asuka.
Because she can't speak
But
the English
at the same time,
language.
okay, so right before Survivor Series, when Becky was picking her replacement, she went over everyone. It was crickets for everyone until they got to Asuka. The place went nuts.
Oh, yeah, they were kind of silent for the Iconics.
Yes.
Naomi got a little bit of
Yeah,
a buzz,
and
and then
then
Asuka went.
Asuka got a huge pop, and then
She's
Charlotte
still
got
over.
booed, but she still picked Charlotte. I think WWE have listened to that because then immediately they just threw Asuka into this TLC thing. Yeah, I think it's just beneficial. So it's the most upside in the match because you immediately elevate Asuka back up to what her level almost was. Charlotte and Becky can be fine. They can both chase Ronda. They can tell a storyline where
Wait.
what?
If they want, they can run something. So hear me out. Hear me out. You follow Becky Lynch on
Of course.
on social media. Right. Of
I
course.
get notified every time she tweets.
Good man. Good, smart. Why don't I do that? Anyways, and what's the little thing that they keep on saying? How Charlotte keeps on trying to ride the coattails, is trying to basically be Becky Lynch and everything. Charlotte can hold back Becky and hold back being prevent Becky from winning, because in her mind she has to be the one, because Charlotte probably maybe not storyline wise, but because Charlotte is trying to be Becky Lynch, according to Becky Lynch. Asuka takes advantage. You set up a non-title feud real quick, just a quick little one, and then you could weave in the whole I'm better than you, no I'm better than you, blah 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 blah. You couldn't even beat Ronda. Blah, 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 blah. They could weave the Ronda storyline into a side feud, which I would love, and my heart would explode. I mean, either way, we all know it.
You want Charlotte to physically hold back Becky while Asuka wins the title?
No, I want Charlotte to prevent. I want Becky to get within literally fingertips of winning. 1, 2, 3 is right there, and then Charlotte loses her mind again, a la Survivor Series. Charlotte pulls Becky off or something like that. Asuka turns around and maybe hits her with one of her fucking kicks, slaps an Asuka lock on one of them while the other one's down, and then Becky can be like, "That was my title win. You took it away from me." Blah 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 blah.
Interesting. Okay.
And plus, it still kind of in a way goes off of yours, because they can both kind of feud and figure out who's gonna go after Ronda, Becky, but their little side feud, Becky and Charlotte, can now be about who is legitimately the better man, woman, whatever. The man versus the woo man. Who deserves to face Ronda Rousey? Even though
which I think would play into the Rumble.
Yeah.
So I have my spot in the match where Becky's about to win, and Nia comes out and costs Becky the title.
Really?
Yes. Just imagine the mega heel heat that would come back on Nia. Just imagine.
Why do we need to keep pushing Nia?
They have to do this blow-off match between Becky and Nia. They have to do that match. It would be a shame not to do that match. As much as I don't like Nia, and as much as I would be scared that Becky would get hurt again, they have to do that match.
Do they?
Yeah, do it at Rumble.
Do they?
Yes.
Why?
Why not? It's a perfect match. You take the title off of Becky.
Yes.
You can throw her in another feud that doesn't do anything with the title. She can have a rematch clause because they have to do that. They can do that on SmackDown.
So what, are they going to promote 6 weeks of just bitching at each other or through a camera or whatever?
Do another invasion angle.
Okay.
You know, I'm just,
because that worked out so well for Becky last time.
I'm just saying that either Nia's going to cost Becky, or I could see Ronda costing Charlotte. Either way. But I think the Nia thing is more possible.
And then what? Do you just run a Charlotte-Asuka feud all the way to Mania?
No. I think you could set it up where Charlotte is... Asuka can feud with someone else.
But whom?
I wonder, they could almost do... I'm trying to think. They could almost do Becky Nia at Elimination Chamber and do the rematch of Becky and Asuka at the Royal Rumble. Becky loses, but then wins the Rumble. And then you can still do Nia, winner faces at Ronda at WrestleMania. And then you can set up Charlotte versus Asuka at Elimination Chamber. Charlotte can win the Elimination Chamber. But anyway, I'm just trying to...
And then Asuka does what? Does she just win at Mania?
Yeah, she retains at Mania.
Okay.
That would be my book.
Charlotte retains or Asuka retains?
Asuka retains.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I have I have Asuka winning. I just think it's the best. It's the most beneficial because, like I was saying, it elevates Asuka. Charlotte and Becky can basically feud over who gets Ronda if they want to, or Becky can focus on Nia and Ronda, or Charlotte can try to focus on Ronda. Something like that. They can do a lot of different things there. So
are we still under the agreement that Becky and Ronda are gonna face each other at Mania though?
I think so. I think they're gonna face each other.
But whether or not it's main event though.
If they do Rollins versus Lesnar, I think that
should be the main event. Yeah.
I don't think it should. I think Becky versus Ronda should. But
Lesnar Rollins is probably.
just imagine the end of the show when Ronda taps out to the disarmer
Oh yeah.
and Becky wins the Raw Women's Championship. Just imagine
Pop
that image.
City. Yeah.
I don't know.
Or I could also imagine the image of Seth Rollins doing
Swinging
his
the
title
title
belt
around.
again at
Yeah,
Mania with the
I agree.
fireworks.
Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, thank you everyone for listening to our TLC predictions. We'll update you and we'll do reactions on Sunday night. Maybe we should. Maybe we should wait till Monday. Maybe we should. We'll just wait till Monday. Never mind. We'll wait till Monday.
Oh,
I forgot it.
Wow.
Monday night we'll do it. Or Monday afternoon.
Yeah, like literally any time after that final.
I forgot about that.
Wow.
Anyway. Go ahead and take us out.
Mercy. I'm going to hate myself on Monday. First round KO. iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, which is home base. Twitter, at FRKL Podcast, which brings me to this point. I need all y'all to do us a favor. And that is, my brain hatched an idea the other day. And I believe I told you about this idea a little bit, Kyle.
Okay.
How I'm like legitimately wanting to full send this. If any of you would be interested in watching some gaming videos, one of us playing a video game,
Most likely Connor.
most likely me. It would still be fun though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. We still have to do the Monopoly one at some point. But anyways, if you all would be interested in watching some first round KO gaming videos, please tweet your response to that. Let us know what you think. That would be very, very fun. And it would give me a reason if I go buy WWE 2K19, I can play career mode and stream that. So that'll be fun. So yeah, that's at FRKO Podcast. And then there's Kyle at Olsen 2K18. And right?
Yeah.
I'm so tired today. I'm sorry. And then there's me at Connor Moore _7. And I keep wanting to say 6 because it's not. That's my TikTok name. Speaking of TikTok, you should follow me on TikTok at Connor Moore 6. You should follow Kyle. What is your TikTok name?
Olsen K13.
Olsen K13?
Yep.
Okay, because I know you were wondering if it was just Olsen. If it was something.
Follow me because I'm going to be TikTok famous. Already on my way.
Follow me because I'm going to be TikTok famous. I'm already on my way.
Links in the description.
Oh,
Until
yeah.
next time.
Hopefully I don't eye roll as heavily as I did in the next episode when we shocked the system since day one-ish.
Thank you everyone for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Give us a follow on Twitter. Links in the description down below. And make sure you listen to our podcast, First Round KO, on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Stitcher.
Until next time, peace.